Well, good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, if it's afternoon when you're watching this video. It's morning right now for me. Made it home from my trip down to Arkansas and Missouri for that meetup. Went down and picked up Katie from Lee's, Arkansas bound, her and her daughter. We had a good time. I might put together a quick video later today or this evening maybe and get it posted. Just give you some shots of the campground, or I should say our cabin where we stayed. And there was a bridge there and a river, I think it's Sac River. So I might give you some shots of that just so you kind of got an idea where we stayed. But otherwise, the meetup, I really didn't take my camera out and record anything. I figured the rest of you have probably seen that on other channels, and you can only watch so much of that. People hooping and hollering and talking over one another. And a meetup was all right. You get to meet a few of your subscribers that you're subscribed to. You actually get to meet them in person, which is nice. You meet a few new channels. I met a few new channels. So it'll be nice getting to watch their videos and learn some stuff from them. But other than that, it was a meetup. It's the first one I've been to. And it's kind of like what I expected. But anyhow, I'm going to show you my garden. When I was gone, we'd got some rain. It had been dry. I did put the sprinkler on my garden one evening. Probably about 4 or 5 days before I went to that meetup. I was hoping we'd get some rain while I was gone, and we did. I know we got at least a ½ inch. But anyhow, my potatoes are sprouted up, so I gotta get these hilled up today. I got some mowing to do, and probably a heck of a long list of other stuff, but that's my goal today, is getting these potatoes hilled up. I'll show you my method of madness of hilling these potatoes, because I did plant them on top of plastic, as a lot of you remember. And those of you who haven't seen this yet, you'll see it when I turn the camera around. But I laid a big sheet of plastic out, and then I laid my potatoes down, and then I dumped dirt on top of them, buried them in a row. I laid them in a row, and I hilled them up that way. Well, I have piles of dirt from the county I got last year. A friend of mine works for the county and hauled in dirt that I was needing, but they just kept hauling it and got way more than what I needed. But I'm finding uses for it anyhow. But anyhow, that's what I'm using to heal these potatoes up. So right here's a part of a pile of dirt that I brought up here with the skid loader and dumped. A couple bucket loads, you know. But I'm gonna scoop the dirt out of this pile, and I'm just gonna start burying these potatoes. I'll just cover them up again. I'll just go along each one of these rows, and I'll get that dirt mound up over the top of them really good. I'll probably do that 3 times. Each time they break ground, I'll go and get more dirt out of that pile. When I run out of that dirt there, which that's probably not enough to hill these today, I'll have to go over here to those dirt piles with a skid loader and bring some more up here and dump it over here. And then I'll just continue covering these rows with dirt. And I take a 5-gallon bucket. I got my bucket over here. I use this 5-gallon bucket and scoop up dirt out of the big pile and bury the potatoes. So that's how I'll get them all covered. And Penny, you're walking right through Dad's garden, aren't you? Yes, you are. I have 5 potatoes here, and I put them in this wire bin. I made a bin basically with this wire. And of course, all 5 of them are sprouting up. What I'm going to do is take this old grass hay here and this here, and stick it on around here on this wire to hold the dirt in. I'm going to put more dirt in here and cover them up. I'll get them covered up probably 3 times. As the leaves sprout up through the dirt, I'm going to put more dirt in and get them mounded really good. And see how many potatoes I get off these 5 potatoes. I can come this fall when I dig them up, remove this wire and dig through the dirt and find the potatoes. I'll be able to keep them potatoes separate, weigh them up, and figure out how many pounds per average per potato, seed potato. I figure off these 5 plants, I ought to be able to get anywhere from 15 to 25 pounds of potatoes. That's 3 to 5 pounds per potato plant, or per seed, you know. Over here I have my sweet potatoes. They're doing okay. They were starting to turn brown a little bit, but they've grown quite a bit since I had left, because we got in that rain. They greened up again. They were getting kind of spotty, the leaves, and brown, but they're greened up and they're growing, so hopefully I get some sweet potatoes. I have potato here in this tire, but it hasn't broken ground, but this one has. So I'm gonna go and put another tire on this and fill it up, and once it breaks through the dirt on that second tire, I'm gonna put a third tire on there and bury it again. So I'm thinking I'm gonna only go 3 tires high on this, and I'll do the same on that one if that one ever makes it through the ground. But as you can see, these are coming through, so I'm gonna start hilling these up. And then I got a lot of mowing to do today. My pasture's taken over with weeds and stuff. I've been keeping them mowed down. While I was gone, my son or my daughter-in-law, one, moved some stuff around and did get some weeds knocked down along their horse pen where they have their horses. But now I got to move stuff again and mow some other areas. So I'm gonna get off here. I'll see y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.